about her rest and getting her sleep. This is the only child that I know would say, is it time for my nap? I never heard a child ask, can they go to sleep? But she has always been that way. And trust and believe, if we can't find her around the house, we know where she's at. She's somewhere asleep.
I know you guys want to hear some more. We're going to come back and we have to go for break. So this is the McMurran's Life is Love podcast, and we'll be back after this break. Anchor, the all-in-one, easy-to-use podcast platform where you can record, edit, and have distribution and monetization within a click of a button. Within this app, you can distribute your podcast across the internet on different platforms. So today, won't you make a podcast on your phone today with the Anchor app, powered by Spotify.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back. And we are back.
See, told you we was the Crazies. They just took over the we're back moment. We only supposed to say we're back one time. They saying it multiple times, but I love it because they did a little intro for you guys on why we're called the Crazies, and we love it. We post pictures, videos. Hey, that's what we're called, the Crazies. And we're just going to come back and we're going to talk about family and what we do.
Yeah, we're going to just give you a little bit more insight on what we do on a regular basis. I mean, of course, the kids are definitely in school, and Will and I were entrepreneurs, so we're definitely doing our day-to-day on a regular basis. But trust and believe, it is not always peaches and cream. And when I say that, I truly mean it. Some days, if you were walking by this house, you probably wondering like, oh my gosh, what is going on in there? Because you will hear screaming, you might hear someone yelling, you'll be like, who did this, who did that? And trust me, as anybody that has kids, I don't know, it wasn't me. I mean, those words will always go down in history when it comes to having kids. But
Whose water bottle is this?
I don't know.
not mine.
Whose shoes is here?
Probably Lonnie's.
Who's supposed to feed the dogs?
Aaliyah.
Say.
Maya.
See, that's what we deal with on the day-to-day basis. And I know y'all can relate on who's supposed to wash the dishes.
I did it
4 times
yesterday.
a week.
I did it by myself the other day. And Cesar always says,
I'm doing the trash.
always tries to get away from it when we're not allowing it.
And he always say I'm doing the trash, but when the trash come, I'll be the one taking the trash out because he take out one can and he leaves the other one in the backyard.
Technical difficulties. I have technical difficulties.
And what would those be?
I can't, see sometimes.
Can't see. What do you mean? Come home from school or before you go? Because to my ancestor, they also work. But before he goes to work or after he comes home from school, literally just take the trash out. No, what does he want to do? He wants to wait till late at night after getting off work or early in the morning before the sun comes up before school to try to take out trash. And so what happens? There's always trash left behind. But on another note, we definitely try at least once a week. It's hard with, like I said, with our schedules, but we try to once a week try to get in a family game night, a family movie night, and even if it's something that we've seen 1,001 times, or we all just end up falling asleep, we definitely get that family time in, and we make sure that it's routine because it is something that we want to make sure that it is done, that it's something they remember and that they will once do with their children as they, have them as they get older. But definitely we make sure that we have, fun times with them. We get out there, we laugh, we joke, we run, we do TikToks, anything and everything that, we can do. We make sure that we try to relate to them on their level.
Make sure you follow the Life is Love podcast crew on TikTok. See our videos. You see the Crazies. You see all of us on there. So, what do y'all think about family night, or what's y'all best thing y'all like to do in the house?
I like watching movies the best on family night because, one, I don't watch a lot of movies by myself, so the time I do is usually with, like, all of us, and I like the food. If there is food.
I also like family night also, and I like the movies, also playing games, because I'm not a big movie person, but if it is like a interesting movie, I will watch it and enjoy it. And yeah.
She fall asleep, y'all. That's what that means when I'm not a movie person. She falls asleep.
Not all the time.
Alright, y'all. I like to, slave in the kitchen, cook 5-star dinners for the family, but, they don't never appreciate it.
That's a lie. But yes, movie night is sometimes can definitely be a challenge in our household because we can't decide on what movie to watch. We have Cesar, who wants to sometimes watch things that are gory. Alani wants to watch something that's scary. Aaliyah's really not into the horror too much. Maya, as Will already stated, she's there for the first 10 minutes, and then after that, she's going with the Sandman. Tiana, she's there. She pretty much will hang in and she'll watch anything and everything. But literally...
And you...
What?
Disney.
Will fall asleep.
Will fall asleep.
I am a Disney princess, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all can't stop me from watching my Disney movies.
But ask her about Car Wash.
I know Car Wash. The new one and the old one. He always trying to call me out or try to pull my black card, but I'm there. I got it.
Anyways, I like movie night because it makes me stay up past my bedtime.
Really, like she goes by the bedtime. She closed her door, but we know she not asleep.
And I got a quick question, for the adults in the room. So who's your favorite child?
Favorite child? I don't
It's
have
me!
See? See what we got to deal with? The favorite child, he just yelled,
I
"It's
smell
me."
the best, look the best, cook the best, got the most skills in they bag, bro. I'm in a lab every day.
Okay, whatever. You can go to bed now.
Aaliyah has spoken.
I'm telling you, 4 girls, 1 boy, and like I said in our original podcast, I don't know who is worse.
Him, out of all of us.
He might be the guy, but he's the most girly in here sometimes.
Hey, that's cap, bro.
See what I tell you. See, ain't nothing scripted on this podcast. Nothing at all.
Don't let us play a game and he start losing.
Oh, he cannot lose. Cesar is the worst loser ever.
Bro, look, they gonna start cheating, trying to take my controller and take my controller buttons away. Like, you cannot do that, bro.
Where is all the booty hole fetish that he has?
Okay.
Hey, yo!
See?
I don't have that.
See? You see what I tell you? This is why we call it the Crazies. I love it. Because this is all live, everybody. This is all live. And you wouldn't like us if we wasn't real. That's what I'm saying. That's the youngest. She's letting them know. That's why it's called the Crazies.
Y'all lucky I don't freestyle and take her up out of here and you put her in the sky.
Oh, don't have a freestyle battle. It's the funniest thing you ever heard in your life. You supposed to rhyme. I don't think none of the words ever rhyme.
Oh my goodness, these kids, they drive us crazy. Oh, but definitely another thing, let's talk about some family trips. So we have been everywhere, and I'm a big person when it comes to road trips. I love getting there like via road trips. I print out games. We make sure that everyone has their box. I make these boxes up for every one of our children. I mean, if it's their cell phone, their tablets, their crowns, their markers, coloring pencils, whatever, coloring pages and puzzles, but also their favorite snacks. So it's, I mean, literally it's convenient and you can easily tuck it away in the car, or they can lean over on it when we're taking a road trip and take a nap. But seriously, we have definitely been on some road trips that are to remember. So guys, what are some of your favorite road trips?
I think one of my favorites was when we went to Mall of America in Minnesota. It was a great experience, something I never experienced before. There was a lot of things to do, like the indoor amusement, the aquarium, and just a lot of stores and just new things seeing within the mall itself.
Huge mall. Huge. We got to go back there.
Yes, if you've never been to the Mall of America, you definitely have to go there at least once. I mean, literally, what is it? If you go into every store for, 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, I mean, it would take
86 hours.
Yeah, something crazy. Like, literally, but, I mean, you can do anything and everything in this mall. I mean, literally from amusements to, virtual reality,
food,
go-karts, movie theater. I mean, literally, if you think of it, they have it. And the motel was already attached to it. So you don't have to do anything but just get there. That's it. And don't forget your wallet at home.
Yeah, definitely don't forget your wallet. Real quick before they say what their favorite trip was. With that Mall of America, we told them just to pack some clothes. We told them what to pack and told them just have it ready. And I packed their bags, put it in the car, and we just started driving. They didn't know where we was going. And then when we arrived, 17 hours later, it started snowing. It was cold. It was spring break. And they like, where are you guys taking us or took us? It's spring break and it's cold. But then once they figured it out by looking on Google on where they was at, everything was fun and we had a blast.
And that's a whole nother thing on these road trips, because once they start seeing the street signs, everyone has their phone. Everyone's trying to figure out where we're going. They start, I got it. So everyone's competing on it. They can figure it out.
I always figure it out first, and I think if y'all ever do go to the Mall of America, y'all should try the Cadillac Ranch restaurant.
Oh yeah, that will take your money. Make sure you got your wallet, especially if you got 7 people like we had, 5 children and us too. You definitely gotta have your wallet.
These kids eat. When I say eat, they eat more than I do.
I'm ordering burger and fries, and they down there eating lobster and shrimp and crab legs.
I don't do that though, you know what I'm saying?
Whole rack of ribs.
I got a $19 plate, and they got $36 and $48 plates. So what was another trip that you guys enjoyed?
Me personally, I don't have a favorite trip, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be when the first time we drove to Texas and my pop had acted like he was kidnapping my brother, and he had got all scared. It was the most hilarious thing.
I ain't get scared.
And it's one of the things
I ain't get scared. I went into life or death mode. All right, so don't do that. All right, because I had the elbows coming from up in the heavens, coming down on a skull from you don't even know.
And the background on
you don't want this problem. The
background on that story about the Texas trip is because Cesar, when he was younger, he used to act up in school. So he was acting up and everything. So we said we was taking him to juvenile facility or boot camp, and he's gonna live in a boot camp until he act right. So, like we said, we just drive. They just get in the car, we driving, and we came to Texas because that's where my wife's parents live. So he saw a black car with tinted windows, and it was his pop. And he didn't know he had that car and everything. I think it was a work vehicle or something. This boy in the back seat, like, I ain't going. And I looked back there, looked at his hand. This boy had a pencil that he had found somewhere in the back seat, had it on the side of his hand, under his sleeve, ready to stab whoever was going to grab him out that back seat.
Oh no, listen, little do they know that in my head I said, they not about to catch young boy lacking. Not on this one. I had it in my drawers the whole time. So I put that out on timing, bro. They wasn't touching me.
I told you it's called the Crazy this episode.